Hello, we are Team EarBuddy Kontakt, and this weekend we have developed a real-time hazard monitoring platform that utilizes iBeacons and the Indoors Location Tracking SDK. We think there are some very real opportunities in the commerce and industrial sector for the use of iBeacons combined with the EarBuddy, a smart wireless earphones that allows you to control the acoustic environment. Having worked in the field of audiology for the last 11 years, I have spent many thousands of hours fitting hearing aids and working closely with those who lose their hearing over time. I became very aware of the two key barriers to hearing aid adoption: high cost and negative stigma. The high cost is due to the fact that a clinician is required to program a hearing aid. The negative stigma is due to the fact that hearing aids are designed for people with hearing loss and are therefore associated with aging and disability. This resulted in the idea to develop the EarBuddy. The EarBuddy is a pair of wireless earphones controlled by an easy-to-use smartphone app. The EarBuddy tackles the negative stigma of hearing aids by being a device desirable for anyone to use due to its multifunctionality. It is a pair of wireless earphones for enjoying music, a smart hearable for reducing background noise, and a personal sound amplifier that gives the wearer super hearing, and as a result of the Beacon Valley Hackathon, a real-time hazard monitoring device. It can now provide direct acoustic notifications when health and safety regulation limits could be exceeded. This could be due to exposure to high sound levels, toxic chemicals, radiation, dust, or even vibrations. This is of great importance for the protection of employees' health and to avoid costly legal cases against employers. There is very clear documentation on exposure limits, but current monitoring and assessment mechanisms are expensive and lacking in their application and usability. We have built a real-time monitoring and notification system that links the EarBuddy to the iBeacons via Bluetooth in order to provide workplace hazard monitoring. Here is a demo of what we have designed and built this weekend. A 4-beacon setup, plus a hazardous noise zone represented by this speaker. When traversed by an employee, the EarBuddy is triggered when noise exposure exceeds a preset limit. The phone in this demo represents the EarBuddy. When the limit is exceeded or at risk of being exceeded, the employee receives an audio notification until the risk or hazard has ended. The location, time, and level of exposure data is all recorded in relation to the beacons. Using the audio sliders, the employee can reduce the background noise to facilitate communication and notifications. The manager or employer also has access to this data for all employees. It is therefore possible to build up a hazard map over time, allowing necessary changes for safety or efficiency to be put in place. We designed a manager's UI that displays exposure levels and limits over time for both the individual employees and the industrial environment. The manager can then review site data looking at the exposure levels of all employees, building up a hazard map of the industrial environment. We wanted our UI to ensure that data is represented clearly and usefully. We've enjoyed learning all about Kontakt.io and Indoors this weekend and building something that could be of real use in the B2B sector. Thank you from Team EarBuddy for taking the time to watch our demo.